Hey Virgo.
So let's see what the focus. So that's an underlying theme. Oh, nice. So one of the focuses of this week is the Eight of Pentacles, and this I believe what came up last week or the week before. So I apologize. I'll try to make it shorter, so I'm not saying the same thing over and over. But this is my card about finding what you love to do, what you're passionate about, that when you're doing it, you're 100% present. You're not necessarily, you can think about other things, but you're not worrying about things. Or if you're worrying about things and you start doing whatever this Eight of Pentacles is for you, it melts away, it falls away, and you just become completely present in the task. You're not thinking, oh, when is this going to be over and when can I move on to something else? You're just completely engrossed in it, and it really fills your soul. This can be a card about craftsmanship and apprenticeship and really finely detailed things, but I expand it to whatever fills your heart, whatever fills your soul. Yeah, I already said that. Move on, Jen. Oh, weird. The Five of Cups. Actually, it's not weird. I don't know why I said that, but so I kind of love this because this relates to me back to the lovers. So I would say your choice when this card comes up is to choose to remember what you do have in your life and not what you lost. This is a card of loss, not like death, but it's like an emotional. I guess it could be, but that's not the traditional meaning, and I don't at all feel that that's what this is. It's more of an emotional loss. We've taken a hit. Uh, Someone has broken up with us. We've lost something that elicits an emotional response, and we're pining away over it, and forgetting to realize all the good things we still do have in our lives. There are three cups spilled in the water here, but look at the universe is offering us and reminding us, look at these wonderful things you do have. So I think we need a little bit of discipline this week to make the choice to remember the good and not focus on the bad. And I really think that this card, this has come up a couple times, that this is the tool for mindfulness and staying present and balanced and helping us heal, is by turning to that whatever it is for us. I mean, it could be running for some people. It could be gardening. I mean, it really could be anything. So have a very big open mind. I'm not saying you have to be an artist or make fine crafts or anything like that. For me, it's my tarot reading. It's also, I lost my horse, so I'm not out there, but being in the barn did that for me. Whatever it is for you, there's no right or wrong. So this card down here is more of a foundational card, so it will sort of layer um, maybe subconscious things that are influencing the situation at the moment that you may not quite be aware of. And we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands obviously is after the Ace. I was just talking about that spark of motivation and, oh my God, that'd be such a great idea. I could do that. Now, here's you have a choice. Are you going to just let your inner demons surface and go, oh, no, I can't. That's stupid. No one will want to listen to me. No one will buy my product. No one's going to want that. No one's going to support that. That's stupid. Or are you going to make the choice to continue with that enthusiasm and say, you know what, let's give it a try. Let's make some practical decisions. I'm not going to dilute my idea with these negative emotions. And I'm going to choose to keep that spark alive and persevere and keep my motivation up and start making some practical choices to implement my desire. Now, some energy that probably had been in the focus position recently that's fading is this card. Oh, the Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay, now I'm really interested to see the rest of the cards. So we have met someone recently that really sparked an emotional response from us. So that's like meeting someone and having that, inexplicable, like your heart kind of goes, whoa, like maybe I could have a relationship with this person, or just connecting with a new friend and being like, yeah, I choose this person. This person would be a cool friend to have in my life. Anything that elicited an emotional response with someone else. It could be a business partnership, anything. It doesn't have to be, but I will say it is most likely a romantic thought with the Five of Cups on the table, but again, it doesn't have to be. It could be if you're in a relationship, your relationship was at on a really good high note, and something happened, and that's what's, because we have the Five of Cups here. That's what's kind of kicked you into the Five of Cups. Remember, not all is lost. This is what you want most right now. This is like your desires. Excuse me. The King of Cups. Yeah, so you want to master the Five of Cups. The King of Cups is emotional maturity. He's able to deal with his emotions and acknowledge them and share them freely, but he doesn't allow his emotions to rule him. He can be kind and compassionate without being, emotional, hot-tempered, getting depressed, getting too excited. He's able to be very balanced with his emotions. It's a neat card. So there's the moon in the background. You can see he has one foot in the water and one foot on the rock. So showing the balance between being grounded and being able to deal with his emotions. So that's what you want most. Something's got us a little, we're trying really hard to stay grounded with this 8, which is great, but something has emotionally shaken us a little. Nothing big. These are not bad cards. Remember, these tarot cards, there are many, many, many layers to our lives. And often, sometimes it's interesting to really go back and watch a reading after the fact or during the week. I always, you watch them at the beginning and then you kind of forget. And then when you watch them again, you're like, oh, I can see how that played out. I couldn't think of how that would play out before because it hadn't happened. But now I see how that card has played out. And if you do that frequently, you will start to notice things more in the present moment when it's happening. And it's often not something major. Our life is made up of tons of little moments. But so I suggest you doing that for any reader that sort of resonates with you. And it'll help you to sort of learn how these cards play out in the real world. I apologize. So here's what's coming up in the near future. Four of Cups. We're letting the Five of Cups win, I think, even though the 4 comes before the 5. We're just having a little bit of a hard time getting out of our funk, This card is about just kind of being blah, just not really too excited about anything. There aren't any spilled cups in this picture, but see, she is focusing on this big cup. Actually, she's not. She has her eyes closed. So there are sort of 3 cups in the background and this big, like, look at this amazing cup with flowers sprouting out of it. And she's just sort of sitting there with her eyes closed, not really seeing it. So we need to make the choice, again, with the Lovers, to open our eyes and really embrace what we do have around us. Some outcome cards. Ooh. Hey, 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 the Devil. And I think I already said this. I really do think our inner demons and doubt and insecurities are what's sort of holding us back this week. That's really hard. I mean, everyone's insecure. I'm super insecure. It's hard to have confidence because we're sort of always giving ourselves these messages to be better, to do better, we're just never satisfied in this world. So try to make the choice to count your wins this week, but I think will help. This can also come up just as a caution to make sure to deal with this. You're using that thing that makes you centered. I'm really sorry, excuse me. And not, turning to overeating, whatever your negative habit is, drinking, whatever. Just to be mindful. But I really think it's our minds just being negative. And the Hermit. Wow. Interesting. Interesting reading this week. Something, and I don't think it's something big, but something is going. Sorry, I didn't turn my mail off, so we just got a dinging. I really feel like something little sort of touched something in us this week that's making us pretty introspective. And it's something emotional. And it's really causing us to sort of change who we are and reassess things, how we live our life, how we feel about our life in the world, our place in the world, really doing a lot of soul searching. Now, I don't think this is bad, though. I mean, soul searching is good. It will only bring us more wisdom from whatever situation happened. And that in that way, every situation, good or bad, is a win, because if we've gained wisdom and insight and perspective, then we're doing a good job.